my grandfather's family came from a little town called Naustdal, which is, Naustdal is Norwegian for fjord valley lined with boathouses. Oh my God. My father's family comes from England. That's where the name Longmire comes from. That has a little bit different meaning. It means big mud hole. Longmire. I went out and I bought 12 pair of underwear. January, February, March, April. How does that, how does that work? And one day I found myself walking through Nordstrom's. Make a note of that, walking through Nordstrom's to JCPenney's and Sears, but I was walking through Nordstrom's. Nothing is that important. All the silly little blankety-blank stuff that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, none of it is important except to love and to be loved. Karen and I have this little thing that we have between us. She read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus about 20 years ago and bought the tapes and she's listened to it. She says 1,000 times since then. Well, if she needs to. I've read the book once. I don't need it anymore. And the quality assurance guy is this snotty-nosed little punk kid 1 month out of engineering school. And then, of course, I made the bold move of sharing this story with Karen, who oftentimes, rather indelicately, reminds me of the concept of the mirror. Now, what am I seeing in this kid? Or what's being reflected that I can really learn from? And I was listening to Wayne Dyer at Karen's prompting, of course. She sits me down. And he says that, if somebody comes into your life and is that kind of a thing, somebody's the thorn in the side, they're sent to you. Oh, it's not a mistake. They're sent to you. It's me. It's my ego. I mean, he's got this ego, boom, it's just thrown right back in my face. How can I deny that? But every now and then I would see these little tiny inklings of humanity in him. Oh, listen to me, I'm making him sound like Attila the Hun. He was just a snotty-nosed kid after all. I mean, really. The World Health Organization tells us that relationships, the average relationship now is about 3 months long. And then you blow out of there and go on to the next one because there's a conflict, there's an issue, and it's a lot easier to say, boo, I'm gone, than to sit down and crack open that heart shield and lay bare your humanity. Are you freaking nuts? And for the second time in the history of the world, man will have discovered fire.